Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after the... So just about set. And today's starter, Sonny Gray. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. The wind of the pitch. Popped up right side. Number 47 settles under this one. Puts the squeeze on it. One away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here comes a 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. The Twins coming up, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And today on the hill, Mitch Keller. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And stepping in is the speedy number 47. And a 1-1. Ripped to first, caught. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And down on strikes he goes. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Now Correa up to hit. Strike 2. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. We finished one inning here in Minneapolis. No score. Back in Minnesota, now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Going to count 1-2.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next offering is downstairs. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
The 3-1. There's a strike. Out towards right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. Palacios leads off second with one gone in the inning. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Next pitch is popped up. Correa pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Number 47 under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back at target field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Max Kepler at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. The wide to kick the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
The next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes tosses to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shin. Here's Royce Lewis. Stays alive. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And here it comes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. No score here in the second. Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Joey Gallo. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started, and now Liover Peguero.
Liover Peguero.
The pitch. Check swing. He went, and it's a full count. And the right-hander deals. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Next to hit, Jason DeLay. Runner on the goal. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Runner at second, nobody out. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike two. That one is absolutely belted. Kepler going back some more, and it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
The second baseman,
Alika Williams digs in now, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Ball to strike. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Righty delivers. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. That's to third. Polanco tosses to first. And that is that. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the Twins catcher, Christian Vasquez.
the catcher.
That's in there. 1-2. Popped up. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Twin up to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Next pitch is outside. Vasquez aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
3-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black.
Second baseman.
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Number 47, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 3-2. Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The pitch. That one inside, and that's ball 3. Carlos Correa waiting for a turn at the plate. And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one lifted to left. Reynolds makes the play, and that is that. One left for Minnesota. They trail here 1-0. Start of the fourth. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
The designated hitter, Andrew.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the pitch. Out to short. Correa over to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's a 2-1. And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Right back to him on the mound. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Palacio.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Palacios. Doubled in his first AB. 2 down, nobody on. And strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they're on top 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Cindy, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. 1-1 now. In the air, out towards right center. Touches down, that's a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Now batting Max Kepler. And a swing and a miss. At the belt and fires. Swung on, belted. That's back. And out of here. This place is absolutely loving it. That's career homer number 149. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the Twins DH, Royce Lewis. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Tosses to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting, first baseman, Donovan.
Here's Donovan Solano. Doubled his first time up. One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Aguero sends it to first, and he's out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
And now it's Joey Gallo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And that one moves his feet.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Connor Joe. The 1-1. Now he breaks his back. Solano calls it in for the out. And there's one away. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one wrapped foul. One and 2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa over to first. And they're down to their last out.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Last chance now for the Pirates. And now Liover Peguero. The wind of the pitch. That one out to right. Kepler drops steps, heads back on it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.